Crew, welcome back to Division 2. We have waited and waited and waited, and Ubisoft has finally blessed us with this brand new game coming out in just a short amount of time. When we last left this game, we were in New York City, where the dollar flu had taken over everything, and now it has spread to Washington, D.C. and wreaked havoc. As far as we know, the dollar flu has spread across the world. Now, as you can tell, I myself have a little bit of laryngitis. It is not the dollar flu, but I did manage to capture some gameplay during the private beta. Thank you, Ubisoft, for that. Definitely appreciate you guys having that out. So we run through the streets of Washington, D.C., which Ubisoft has done an amazing job at mapping this city out. I've seen tweets, I've seen people talk about it, and you cannot be more accurate, and this is something that Ubisoft has done very well with this game. They do it well with all of their games if you look at Assassin's Creed, so on and so forth. So, as we come in here, we're actually going to have different elements to the game where you can actually have a specialty, whether you want to be a specialist, a demolitionist, sorry, I can't use words right, but it allows you to more engross yourself into the game and be more accurate in the way that you want to play, making it so that not one single loadout that you want to run with is the same as your buddies. Now, this is going to create a different dynamic for the game, especially when you start going into the Dark Zone. With the Dark Zone, you're going to be able to go in there, you're going to be able to like wreck some face and all that other stuff, just like any other Dark Zone. But having those specialties is going to allow you to play differently, more strategically, and better with the people that you choose to play with, that you want to have on your team if you decide to go rogue or take out rogues. Now, personally, I didn't go into the Dark Zone during the beta because betas tend to be broken and weird things happen. So I just focused on the PvE aspect of the game because that's what entices me to this. That's the thing about the Division 2 and the Division series in general. There is something for everybody to be able to do. If you go back to Division 1, you've got all the PvE, you have the underground, you have the different scenarios that you can play through, so on and so forth. This here allows us to keep going with this and push further and push deeper into the world of Tom Clancy's The Division. This game, I cannot wait for it, guys. This is going to be something that is going to blow a lot of minds, and I have a feeling that it's going to be one of the best games that has come along from all of the things that they have learned from the Division 1 is going to be passed on into Division 2. Now, some people are going to come out and be like, well, it's the same thing as it was last time. Man, it's not a launch title. I don't know why they did it this way. Well, you know what? Suck it up, Seabass, because there are people out here that enjoy this game. There's literally a mural in the game that has people that have pushed and pushed and pushed for certain content and certain changes and driven this game to its success. So, yes, this game isn't for everybody, and that's fine. But what you have here is you have a top-notch quality product from a AAA studio that knows what they're doing. They've mastered this. Look at Wildlands, look at Recon, right? So they've done great things. All of the changes that have been implemented are from the feedback from all of those games. Ubisoft doesn't just listen to one particular area. They look at all of their genre of this game, right? All of the things that fit into this, and it allows them to do great things. It allows them to change the style, the way the guns fire, the way they sound, the way the characters move. All of those things are brought in because of the feedback. Ubisoft has learned to listen, and they've done a fabulous job. As you can see, sometimes you have some graphics that aren't really, copacetic with things, but it happens. But everything going around, changing from your loadouts, getting into the quick menus to be able to do all those things, those are all things that were passed on, and all those things were brought up by everybody that gave feedback, that gave genuine good feedback on forums, and didn't just like crap on the game because something didn't go right. Even during this beta, I found a few bugs myself. I passed them on. I got them to the appropriate people. Will this be passed on into the game itself? More than likely not. Ubisoft is going to go through. They did a great job at delivering nightly patches for the beta. for a beta. A beta was giving them we were getting patches during betas. How much more do you need from a company that respects and listens to their community? The feedback was being implemented, and yet people still want to knock on the game. Now, I'm not trying to white horse this. I'm not trying to change minds. I'm not trying to change the world with people on this game. I'm just saying that as you go through and you play this and you watch videos and you see streamers streaming this game, just watch it. You're going to see some incredible detail from them. You're going to see some incredible things going on. And I can't wait. I personally, when playing in the beta itself, all I did was just play through the little bit of beta. Some people gave me crap because they're like, well, you didn't do everything in the game. Right, it's a beta. I don't want to invest hours and hours and hours and hours into something that's only lasting 3 days when A, I'm going to have to do it again, and B, I want to leave some mystery for myself, right? I want to leave some surprise. I've done that before with previous games where I dove in, I consumed all of this content that I could, and yet I was disappointed in what I received. And so I've learned to kind of pace those things, right? That's why, like, I know you probably watched other videos, you've probably seen other things, you're consuming all of this information, and that's fine. Do it. Do what you want to do. Play the game how you want to play. There's not one particular way that you should play it. And that's what makes this game so good. This game is a game that can be different on different consoles, on different characters and everything. You can play the playthroughs differently. You could have that rogue character that you go into the DZ and you have your routes and you just smack people down all day long. And then you have the character where you're able to go out, you're able to group up with some buddies, roll around some PvE, do some things, get some gear, change things up, all that kind of stuff. And then you might have the character that isn't your rogue character, right? That's the character that you use to go in the DZ, and you just roam around and you collect your stuff because we have the stash to be able to share the thing between our characters. That's the greatest part about this game, is that they've learned how to enable all of that stuff quickly. They've done an awesome job with it. I know I've gone on and on about the game. It's just a really, really good game, guys. I hope that when the time comes that you guys dive into this and you guys have a ton of fun with it, it's going to be something where if you want to just watch it, this is a little plug, if you guys want to just watch, chill, hang out, my place, my channel, mixer.com/Scoob is always open to anybody that wants to hang out. I've created that place. It's literally called The Garage for a reason. It's a place where you can come hang out and chill and just relax. I'm the one putting on the show for you. I'm the one that gets to get mad if something goes weird. But you get to enjoy that. You get to see the things. I get to help you decide how to play. I get to help you decide if you want to buy the game or not. And that's what I'm willing to do for you, as long as you're willing to give me a little bit of chance on maybe possibly enjoying this. So, guys, again, Division 2 comes out soon. We've only got about a month or so to go for it. I can't wait. I might be way overhyping this, but it is a game that Ubisoft has done an amazing, eyes shut, hands up in the air, hallelujah, Ubisoft, you've done an awesome job. Guys, I'll catch you later. Make sure that you follow me everywhere. Follow me on Twitter, follow me on Mixer, follow me here, follow me everywhere. Just don't stalk me. Just be yourself. Love everybody. I'll catch you guys all later.